What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hello and welcome back to our quest here on the BM Chess Club to reach the rating of 2300. We have a beautiful white game against Easy Ring Mozo playing out of the country of None. And we are going to play a 4-night Scotch. We're currently 2239s facing a 2171, and this is territory we're very familiar with. I cannot speak. This is territory we're familiar with. There's a lot of R's in that sentence. And yeah, we won yesterday's game. It's actually a funny video if you missed it because my audio cut out, so then I made a voiceover to replace the silent audio. Kind of funny, and it was a very sexy, if you will, game. Let's castle. I really want to get h3 in. He might get h6 in. We want to get our queen here. We want to get our bishop here. These are all pretty standard moves. He might push this first and foremost, in which case we'll take back like that. And we just want to take it one game at a time. Some big changes have been taking place on the channel. I got some new ideas coming for you guys. I might start a recap series, and I'm going to start that with the World Chess Championship match. And that'll be a fun experience for me just because it'll be my first time recapping. So these two moves that I mentioned are still more than likely going to happen. And Easy-Ring Mozo is a pretty good blitz player, pretty good bullet player, strongest in rapid though. But our rating seems to be a little bit higher. Okay, so now let's stick to our plan. And yeah, everything he's playing is pretty normal. Sometimes players like to reroute the knight. If he ever moves the queen off of the knight, this is takeable, takes back, and we get the knight. So there's always ideas like that in this opening. This move is still pretty standard. Bringing our knight here, attacking his bishop, or rerouting like this is pretty standard. And he does do that one. So I'm actually going to not hesitate, and we're going to instantly hit. The thing is, if he comes here, we're giving up a knight either way. Okay, so he does that. So I feel like I've played this in an over-the-board game recently, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, let's do this. Allowing my knight to now move. Okay, he does that. The thing is, now that square is not available for his knight. So we're going to... Although, let's slide back here. Because if he takes this, I'd rather take back with that. The thing is, I am leaving this open for him. I'd eventually want to get f4 in, but my queen's blocking it as of now. We already have a 2-minute time advantage, so there's nothing wrong with that. If he does bring his knight here, is going bishop c4 best? Adding more attack here and saving my bishop? Possibly, possibly. Okay, he's definitely a thinker, which I should give him credit. There's nothing wrong with that. I guess taking, he takes back, and I slide back here was an option ready to go here. But I'm okay keeping both bishops as opposed to trading one and giving up the other for a knight. And he does do the move that we predicted. So we can kind of make him feel awkward about that. I don't see... He does have this, but he would end up losing a pawn if I'm not mistaken. So we don't give up our light squared bishop, but he says, yes, you do. But I think now would be a good time to drop back, protect it. And also this is possible. Of course, checks would come with it, but as long as our king has squares, this check's not deadly. We could also do this first if we really wanted to avoid the checks. Also, if we end up coming here, this check's not available because our queen would take it. So let's pre-move capture back the bishop. Also keeping an eye on the e4 pawn, which is protected at the moment, but his knight's hitting it. Okay. If you guys want to be one of my first 1,000 subscribers, that would be greatly appreciated. See, I would like to move my... I feel kind of dumb if I do this because although... Okay, this is kind of dumb because I could have come here earlier when I played this move, but we're going to play it now, and yeah, at the risk of getting doubled up there. So wait, there's no need of this first, right? You could just save. Yeah, I mean, we already own this file, so why not? But I did miss that. Okay. This is a very scary square as well. Damn, how did I completely... That was bad. That was bad. There's this, you might be thinking, but he has that, which is pretty disgusting. We also have to keep our bishop protected. I would say this, but he has that move. Actually, yeah, that's not a bad move. Do we do this first? No. Okay, this is being hit. Damn it, if he has this... Ugh. We're tactically making mistakes. We are definitely making tactical mistakes. Yeah, okay, that's okay though. He might do this now. The good news is our rook is on an open file. That is the good news. This is also scary if it ever came to be. Cannot do it now, obviously. The best part about this game so far is our opponent seems to be kind of a slower player, so we don't mind that. Let's also notice like our queen is... Okay, so that's very annoying. We are going to kick it. That's a very annoying move, but a good move. We could also come here, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I like that active move. If he does this, we could reinforce. We also are hitting here. He might do this move though. But I saw this as an option and I thought this is okay. Although it's very loose. Very, very loose. There's also just this if we want to be safer. We're going to have to wait and see. Keyword being wait because our opponent's pretty slow. But we like that. We have basically double his time. And let's see what ends up happening here. He does play that move. C5. The thing is, if we come here, which I am going to do, this is not getting trapped or anything. We could just take it. If he wants to like threaten and threaten, ooh, that's actually a really good move. Now that if he does that, what would we do? Ooh, that's trouble actually, because we can't do this. He just takes. Okay. Oh, that's lucky. Whoa. That was probably a bad move. He has this and takes here. He's obviously hitting this. Okay, let's just take it. Yeah, he has to take back with that. Now this is more or less a threat. But what I'm thinking is we can... Maybe we come here. He still has plenty of time. Yeah, this is annoying, but we have this move, luckily. We could also double up eventually, which I do want to do. I mean, in a distant future, if we had our queen and our rook lining up at mate, that's a very distant future. But it does exist nonetheless. He has a lot of center. He has a pawn. We messed up those tactics with the knight in the middle of the game. Where was that? We messed up this move. Okay, and he's still thinking. We have 3.5 minutes on him. He drops back there, which is quite surprising. It's almost like he wants this and hit both of us. So, I feel like this is a good move. I'll explain, because now if he does this, we can take it, first of all. If he does... Okay. Well, there's check, which is what we're going to play. And he obviously wants this. So we're going to have to pay attention to that. We're going to have to move our queen. And then move our rook. Or we could move our rook first, which is... We could also come here. It seems a little cheap, though. This doesn't work. Yeah, I'm going to actually, sadly... it seems like the weakest move. Okay, we do have time. He obviously wants this. That's the key. We could do this too. But then trades, and no. Okay, I'm just going to sadly drop back, and he's going to do this. And I'm probably now going to come here. I really should pay better attention. Obviously, he still cannot take here, but we can trade and push here. I think he'll want to get a rook trade in. Something like this is possible. But if he did that, we'd end up winning this pawn through trades. Our bishop's pretty strong on these light squares. Our queen wants to get in on that action as well. And as always, time is on our side. That move's kind of confusing. Wonder what that is all about. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I guess if we do this, he can push now. Maybe that was his reasoning. Coming here is interesting. The thing is, yeah, if we do this, he pushes now. That's probably why he made that move. But let's do this then. Now we could... No, actually, damn it, we still couldn't push. But okay. Whoa. Ah, dude, what am I doing? Why am I like this? Okay, now we're going to have to win on time. Wow, that was terrible. Okay. Want to hit this pawn. This is not a fork because we have this with the check. But now, that's quite scary. Let's hit this, but he's hitting this. He's also hitting this, so watch out. I think we drop here. We have to keep this protected. He's playing well. We're going to play that move. And I shouldn't feel the rush to play fast moves. He should feel the rush to play fast moves. If his queen... Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, that was really cool. Take back here. This check, it's protected. But yeah, that's really scary. Oh my god, we're going to end up losing. If he checks me here, we got to do this. Now we got to block the checkmates, although he still can get it. It's all about time. Why is he playing so slowly? And he just missed that. Checkmate threat, and we're still protecting. Oh. Ignore that game. That game never happened. We lost that game. We lost that game. I feel terrible, but we'll take the win. Sorry, guys. Here's the screen. I don't even want to review it. This is one of those games I know I didn't deserve to win. I played terribly. But the opening was completely standard. There's still 1,000 games in this position. Okay, that was still okay. That was still okay. This was bad, I guess. Although, still everything's the same. This one was not the best. Taking. Didn't want to take because it opened his rook to me. This was what I thought was a bad move, but apparently not. Okay, this was a bad move. And then I made more bad moves. Blunders usually come in pairs. From here, we never had a chance. The only move I'll say I'm very proud I made in this game, you guys know what it was? I'll tell you. This was awful. The only move I'm proud that I made in this game was this move right here. Right here. Because it was threatening a checkmate, and he had no time. And I knew he would just give it up. So ugly, 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 but a win's a win. And I'll talk to you guys in tomorrow's video. We're always having fun here in the BM Chess Club. We're going to go for 3 in a row tomorrow. Guys, talk to you soon. Peace.